We begin our second half hour with a warning from the Department of Homeland Security signaling that almost every single person needs to be on alert.
It also comes as the nation remains at a heightened level of threat of attack by lone wolves in small groups. Potential targets include anyone from folks at public gatherings to schools and even America's critical infrastructure.
Team 12's Michael Dowdna shows us what's behind the threats, and he has more.
It's a too familiar sight. Flowers, candles, signs, marking the latest shooting, the latest tragedy.
We're showing our worst.
Wednesday, the Department of Homeland Security reissued a warning that we are under a heightened threat of violence. Potential targets include public gatherings, members of the LGBTQ+ community, and people who are perceived as political opponents.
No, they don't issue the bulletins willy-nilly, so.
Safar is a current ASU professor and former DHS employee for 9 years.
It's very difficult because, you're trying to cure a disease, but you only have the tools to cure the symptom.
But how do you get at the underlying disease when they can be so varied? From financial situations to living conditions to, yes, even being siloed in a world of misinformation.
But now the disinformation is making people think that they are victimized when they're not, and then encouraging them to act on their victimization.
Lee Boubou is an ASU professor, and he says that once people have someone to blame for their problems, it can lead to radicalization.
And once a community is vilified enough, then they become under threat.
So how do we fix the problems? We asked former Arizona Governor Jan Brewer.
I wish I knew the answer. People aren't speaking anymore or bending your ear, banging on a table. Now they're out there beating you up and hitting you with clubs and shooting you.
But it doesn't have to be that way. The first female U.S. Supreme Court Justice, Sandra Day O'Connor, helped establish a legacy of civil discourse, of listening to those from all perspectives. Sarah Suggs now leads the O'Connor Institute and says we need more of that.
I think fundamentally we all want a better country, but we're just not acting like it.
The problem is there is no easy solution, nor just a single one. It's going to take a comprehensive approach on multiple levels, from government policy to restoring trust to believing in people, or else the disease and symptoms may continue.
Left unchecked, it is a fundamental threat to the country.
Michael Dowdna, 12 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.